Yo, the world is cold, but I'm on to love. I said the world is cold, but I'm on to love. Yo, the world is cold, but I'm on to love. If you see me staring at you, better knuckle up. Cause yo, the world is cold, but I'm on to love. I said the world is cold, but I'm on to love. Yo, the world is cold, but I'm on to love. If you see me staring at you, better knuckle up.
No! We're gonna get this right. We're gonna do this.
That's Eddie Kingston. He's one of the dirtiest fighters in independent wrestling.
You talk about grinding. You talk about living this rough life, all that jazz. No one's gonna outgrind you, all that stuff. My man, it's easy to say that when you grew up around used to be legends like Arn Anderson. Yeah, you heard me. Keep shooting murder ones at me, and I'll knock your jaw right off your face, partner. You know what I grew up around? Alcoholics, junkies. I grew up around that, and I had to survive. I had to grind. You couldn't last a day in my shoes. So you don't tell me nothing about grinding. You talk about the sport of pro wrestling? That's a joke. Because every person you faced has been a child. I am a grown-ass man, and I will put you in the ground and smile. But here's the best part about this whole thing. The guy that you like to mention because you like to be best friends with the boss, Tony Khan, paid me to show up. And now he's gonna pay me to kick your ass and take that championship. Oh yeah, you wanna go? But check the Arn, I swear on my beautiful mother's eyes, if you don't shut up, I'm gouging your eye out. All right? Let me speak. Yeah. It's my time now. Real easy, relax. You've had yours. Tony Khan said to me, you know what, King? If you want to know DQ, man, that's fine by me. Just, Cody has to accept. You have to accept, because either you're an egg-sucking dog or you're an egg-sucking bitch. Oh my God, I said something.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's confirmed this will be a no disqualification match. Introducing the challenger.
Oh, here we go. It's gonna be big. It'll be right here. Home field. It'll be beautiful.
And look at this. Pentagon, I thought he was setting off for that package pile driver, which is usually the beginning of fear factor for the Lucha Bros. But
hold on. Here we go again. They were functioning very, very well until right now.
You're not kidding.
What we have?
Jungle Boy! Schoolboy!
Jungle Boy gets the pin. On Blade after
The Natural Nightmares,
misunderstanding,
and Jungle Boy.
Things were going so well with Lucha Bros and Butcher and Blade, and then it just exploded.
Chill, hey, chill. What is going on? All of you listen up. We were out on the indies. We were suffering. And now we're on TNT. They know drama. Why do we have to have drama? Why aren't you a tag champ? Why aren't you a tag champ? Why are you two tag champs? You guys are better than every tag team here. Chill. They only beat you guys when you're divided. No more. You're the Butcher. You're one of the baddest men in this company. And you're gonna sit here and argue like a child? You're the craziest luchador in the world. You should be knocking these dudes out. Me and you have traveled together for years. We paid all the dues, and we understand the last due is death. So what are we doing here? And come here. I love you and respect you. You're one of the greatest luchadors ever. You're taking over, but you will not take over if you're divided. Come walk with me. Come with me. And everything we want will be ours. Come in here for the hug. This is real talk. This is real life. Come here, come on, Blade. Come on, Pa. Come on.
keeping Jurassic Express fighting off their back foot here tonight.
These brothers from south of the border have got great chemistry, and when they get the momentum, they know what to do with it.
And now they've got Jungle Boy hooked up the foot stomps, and now over the top goes Rey Fénix. Cover 1, 2. Oh, Jungle!
How
Wow!
close was that? Penta can't believe it. He can't believe he didn't get the 3 count.
And look at Eddie Kingston complain he thought it was a 3 count.
And I
thought it was a slow count.
I think it was that momentary delay when Rey Fénix was going across traffic. It prevented Penta from getting that pinfall.
I agree with that. I agree with that. It did.
Had they covered him immediately, that might have been it. Oh, no! Cover, 1, 2, 3, what?
Jungle Boy did it again.
Winners of this match, Jurassic Express.
Jungle Boy, right place, right time. So opportunistic. His ring awareness increases every single week. And the Lucha Bros can't believe they lost this tag team matchup here tonight.
What an incredible way to bounce back from their loss at All Out, picking up a huge victory tonight over the Lucha Brothers.
Oh, my goodness. Well, brothers will be brothers.
And now Butcher Blade trying to act as peacemakers.
There is not peace in the valley here. Maybe Eddie Kingston can handle this.
Are we done? Are we done? Hey, hold them back. Hold them back. Hey, stop it. Stop it. Both of you. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What is going on? Oh my God, I swear to God, hey, Ja. Stop. Stop. I'm here for you guys. We're here for you. Where's your little British friend? He's not here. I'm here. The Blade and Butcher are here. What are you doing? Where's your wife? Where's your wife? I'm here. Stop it. I'm here. What happened at the Battle Royal? There was 5 of us. Come here. Come here. There were 5 of us. 5 of us. And you kicked Blade in the face. What? What? Accident my ass. Where were you when the Butcher and the Blade were out there with me? Where were you? Stop it. We should be running this place. Stop fighting with each other. Stop it. Shake hands. Shake hands. Shake hands. Do it. Shake hands. Shut up. Shake hands.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Penta will have none of it.
Lucha Bros coming apart at the seams here.
Listen. Are you gonna? Hey, you're my best friend. You're my best friend.
Yeah.
He's okay. I love him.
Look, he looks
Shake his
stupid.
hand. No, he's your brother. Your blood. Shake his hand. Shake his hand. Go. Shake his hand. Penta, please, Pa. Me and you, please. Please. There we go. Oh, one more thing. Don't think I forgot. I never was eliminated from the Battle Royal. Look up the rules.
Eddie Kingston, Penta El Cerro, Rey Fénix, Butcher,
Ladies
and Blade.
and gentlemen, I got 3 points to make. Number 1, I never lost the Battle Royal. Look up the rules, folks. I should be getting something. Not Lance, not Mox, not so-and-so, not this guy, not that guy. I should be. Number 2, we are a family. We're not a stable. We're not a faction. We are a family. When families fight, most of the time they go out to dinner, they have like a little therapy session, all that stuff. See, not us. We are a family of violence. So what do? We get violent. We are agents of chaos. Butcher, Blade, find a victim, please.
Oh, Butcher and Blade just dragging.
Assault.
This is completely
Get
uncalled
him,
for.
puppy! In your face! That was in your face!
And now
They're not done.
You enjoy that? You enjoy that? With your weird hair. You enjoy that?
look at this.
Hey, pink shirt! Good night! Down he goes! Hey! Hey! Nice hair, brother, nice hair. Here we go. Whoop. Down!
Full death by Butcher and Blade.
Hey! That was hilarious. Hey, do me a favor. Do me a favor, family. Do me a favor. Get rid of green hair. Get rid of nice little blonde hair there.
This just absolute assault.
Now have everything in order. We have Phoenix ready. We got my best friend ready. We got the Butcher and the Blade ready. But the third point. Blade, since we got us together, it's time for you to get your house in order.
Wait a second.
There's Eddie Kingston.
What is
Going
this?
over here with Eddie. We're not expecting to see Eddie at this moment, but nonetheless.
Leave the hard cam on! Don't go to these other cameras, because I'm going to go right to you. I'm going to talk to the people at home. I'm going to talk to all you morons here. If you don't like social media and you don't check it, it's me and Moxley tonight for the World's Championship. I was never eliminated from the Casino Battle Royal. That's why I'm getting this shot. You know what else? 18 years says I deserve this shot. Me and John Moxley used to be cut from the same cloth. But then John sold out and he went to the land of sports entertainers. I never did. I stayed with the fighters. I stayed with the outlaws, and I didn't sell my soul to the devil. So, before we have our match tonight, before I put you down and become the new world's champion, I want to look into the entertainer's eyes. Where are you, sports entertainer? Where are you, Mox?
Wow, calling out the world champion.
That's a brazen move. And it didn't take long for the challenger to get his answer, because here comes the champion. He's ready. It looks to me like he's ready to fight right now.
And Eddie Kingston is a master at pushing people's buttons. He has successfully raised the ire of the AEW World Champion, John Moxley.
Here comes referees and other officials out here to make sure that this thing doesn't get out of hand.
Mox. Ladies and gentlemen, I get an email, right? And it's a contract for a World's Championship match between me and Mox. And then I keep reading it, and then it says, anyone of my choosing if it's not me. And then so I don't believe it, right? There's no way that Mox is A, that crazy, and B, that's stupid. But he was. Now I look all the way at the bottom and I see the nice little Tony Khan signature, or TK as the Kiss asses call him. And then I see Mox's signature there. You know what, Mox? You may prove that you're a little wacky, you're a little crazy. You may prove you're a little dumb. But what you really did prove, what's proof in the pudding, is that I'm getting to you. That me and my family is getting to you. Do you think I'm really gonna sign that contract and it's gonna be me? Do you think I'm gonna go in there at what, 60%? Mox, you're the world's champion. You beat my ass and I beat yours. And you think I'm gonna walk into a world's championship match not 100%? You are really out of your mind. But now you leave it in my hands. You left it in the Mad King's hands. So it ain't gonna be me, I'll give you that. It ain't gonna be me. Maybe it's people I know. Maybe it's people from my family. But you won't know. You won't know until it's time to know. No, man. I got an idea. I do. Let's play. Come on, Johnny boy. Let's play.
Welcome back, everybody. Eddie Kingston is in the ring. Let's go down and see what he's got to say.
Look who's here, huh? There he is. Big bad Bryce Resnick. Hey, but you know what? Before I get to you, my friend for 18 years, before I get to you, brother, let me break this down for all you simple-minded idiots that decided not to watch Dynamite. What are you thinking? I wrestled the world's champion, Jon Moxley, and he put me in the Bulldog choke. And guess what I did not do? I did not tap. But here's the thing, your world champion, big bad Jon Moxley, was so angry, so pissed off, he called Tony Khan, or how the kiss asses call him, TK, you know who you are. Decided that he'll fight anybody, open contract. I get to pick the person he's gonna fight. Well, Moxley, it's not gonna be me. We beat each other up pretty well. I'm not feeling up to it. But before I disclose, big word, right? Disclose who your opponent is, not even opponent, the man that's gonna kick your ass, I gotta talk to a friend of mine. Or I thought. Remsburg, I never tapped. You never heard me say I quit. So, what made you think? What gave you the right? What gave you the balls to ring that bell?
Eddie, you were unresponsive. I know you 18 years, you can't text me, call me all week. You want to bring me out here? You know my wife, my kids, right? Right, we go back. Yeah, okay. So that's our personal life, but here when we're in the ring, that's our professional life. And when you're in a world title match on national television, we're at work. And it's my job to protect you from yourself.
You're not. Okay.
Oh, this is
You got to be kidding
completely
me.
uncalled for.
Bryce better get out of there.
Well, the fighting champion of AEW is here.
Yeah, our hero. Here he is.
Oh, and he's got a barbed wire bat with him.
Of course, he's always got weapons. That's his whole deal. Yeah, that's our hero.
Sour Grapes has. It's not becoming of you.
Well, just speaking facts, he's got a weapon. I understand it was 3 men.
Cut the world champs music! Cut the world champs music! Thank you, whoever's back there. Oh, big, yeah, look at you with your barbed wire bat, big tough guy. Yeah, big tough guy. Yeah. Oh, relax. You're not fighting me. You're not fighting Phoenix. You're not fighting my best friend. You're fighting Griselda's favorite wrestler. You're fighting the Butcher tonight, brother. Remsburg, ring the bell. How dare the world champion not be here? You see, I'm actually sick and tired of talking. I want to fight, but your world champion, the guy decides to go sit at home. Get out of the ring. I don't care if they tell you to get in here. Get out of the ring, dog. Don't step in my world, huh? Don't step in my world. You never trained to be here. I don't like that. But since your world champion's not here because he's a coward, I said it. I'm gonna take out a man who tried to steal my thunder in the Casino Battle Royal when he was the Joker. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Matt Sydal. But also, as you guys should know and should remember, I was never eliminated from that. Hi, Lance. So, bring out the Joker, bring out Sydal, and Moxley, I hope you're watching from home.
There you go. You got to make it happen quickly. You got to. Oh, not quick enough. Boy, Eddie's showing some quickness.
Oh, Sydal!
Eddie had his head exposed and paid for it with an amazing head scissors.
Matt Sydal leaping flat-footed from inside the ring, and now diving knee drop sends Kingston down.
He's got him. He's
Covers! Whoa!
Eddie Kingston cannot afford a loss.
No.
Emotionally and mentally, I really believe it would so adversely affect him. He would not be able to be himself against Jon Moxley in full gear. He's got to win this match.
Kingston inside the ring gets rolled up by Matt Sydal. Sydal goes behind looking for the crucifix. Rolls him up again. 1, 2.
Oh, Eddie just barely escaped from that.
Swing and a miss by Kingston, but the kitchen sink turns Matt Sydal inside out.
We need to see that sense of urgency by Eddie, and that's a good start right there.
That spinning back fist, that Hurricane. Kingston, that's how he put the lights out of Jon Moxley. And he just decked Matt Sydal with that one, and now using Moxley's own Bulldog choke.
That's right, that's what Moxley used to beat Eddie Kingston. Knock him out, choke him out. Matt is tapping, and Eddie's not letting go.
Look at Sydal's chest. Look, his body's already starting to bruise.
Look at
from the beating he took.
And Sydal's losing consciousness right now. Kingston is trying to put him out as
it's not funny anymore.
No, it is not yet.
JR, quit, Moxley.
That's not Jon Moxley.
What he's doing, and he's sending a message.
He's sending a message, and he's got a lot of backup
Mox.
with him.
I'm sorry.
That is a very complex and unique man.
Boy, complex the right word, JR. And there he's got members of his family, Butcher Blade Bunny, all with him. Look at the eyes of him. It's almost like a blank stare, like he's somewhere else. Live here on Dynamite and coming up Saturday night at Full Gear in the main event for the AEW World Championship. Jon Moxley will defend against this man in an I Quit match in our face-to-face here tonight. Here is Eddie Kingston.
Chris, have you been in many I Quit matches?
I've been in a few, but I never quit. But I'll tell you what, they're very brutal, because what kind of a man would ever want to say that I quit in front of thousands, tens of thousands, 100,000 people? Not me.
It's obviously a short language for, I'm going to make you hurt badly enough that you can't stand any more pain. Therefore, you will say, I quit.
Yes, in front of your peers and in front of the world.
Do your job, Shivani. Hold the microphone up.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the AEW World Champion, Jon Moxley.
JR, as you mentioned at the top of the show tonight, there will be no physicality here tonight, or the match won't take place at Full Gear.
Yeah, that's a pretty good decision by TK, as the boys call it, Tony Khan.
Great decision by Tony Khan, but I'll tell you what, the great Pat Patterson told me, why would you want to waste your time on a Wednesday when the match is already signed for Saturday? That's the money. So tonight, they don't want to touch, they're not going to touch, and not only that, they got some words face to face to really pound home what's going to happen to each man at Full Gear on Saturday night.
Here comes the champion, the irrepressible Jon Moxley, the battling champion.
He's off his rocker. He's been off his rocker since the day I met him.
He's got a giant championship belt on his shoulder, and on the other shoulder, an even bigger tip.
He sure does, and he got that champion title from me. Seems like 10 years ago. I think about it every day of my life.
Kingston trying to bait Moxley in.
Get out of the ring! Cut his music! Cut his music! Shivani, get out of the ring! You think this is a game, John? You think this is a game? I'm gonna destroy you Saturday. You understand that? On the 7th, I'm gonna ruin you. And I'm gonna take that championship. I'm gonna hand it to my mother. And I'm gonna tell her, Ma, the reason why you don't have a grandchild is because of this. The reason why I didn't give you a daughter-in-law is because of this. Because this is all that matters in our sport. No other championship means that much. Only this championship, and you're holding it. So I gotta take you out. I had to sell out. I had to become everything I hated. It's too late for me, John. You ain't saving nobody. And I'm taking that championship from you.
Kingston's so intense.
So much history between these two men.
They say be careful who you call your friends. Me? I'd rather have 4 quarters than 100 pennies, because the longer I'm in this business, the more I learn that loyalty is a bitch. And I have been burned time and again, but I never ever thought I could get burned by you, Eddie. Never. I was so happy for you, man. I was so happy for you when you signed the contract. Shut up! I'm trying to tell you.
I don't care!
I'm trying to tell you what's going on.
I
was so happy for you when you signed the contract.
You weren't happy!
I was happy for you. I was happy for your mother, whose dream it was. Yeah, your mother, Ruthie.
Don't you ever
whose
bring
kitchen
up my
table
mother.
I sat at.
Don't you ever!
Who I said grace with. Who I made a promise to. That I would look after you. That I would always have your back. No matter what trouble you cause for yourself. I made that promise to her. And I guess I broke that promise, didn't I? See, I believe that the loudest one in the room is the weakest one in the room. And you've been real loud lately, Eddie. Why is that? That's not you. You're not weak. So what's going on up here? I think I know what it is. After 18 years, you finally get your shot this Saturday. You get your shot, the shot you never thought you would get. Deep down in your heart, you know. Deep down in your heart, you know you're gonna be in the ring with the AEW World Champion, the best wrestler on this planet right now. And you're gonna lose. So it is a scary thought, I get it. Maybe after 18 years, it turns out you didn't deserve it after all. And the worst part of this, Eddie, the worst part of this, the part of this that makes me sick, that puts my stomach in knots. You made a promise to your mother that you can't keep.
Remember, Kingston can't touch Moxley no matter what he says.
Man, this is heavy.
This is intense.
You're gonna have to kill me. You better be ready.
I got a
You
problem
better
with
get
that.
ready.
You told me
You
I'm
better
wrong.
get ready to kill me. You better get ready to kill me.
Did you hear that?
Better
You
get ready.
better get ready to
You
kill
better
me.
get ready. This is real. This is real. This is real. Do it then.
I'll show you what's real and what's not.
Do it then. I don't care about this show. Do it then. Take me out. Go ahead. You ain't gonna do it. That's mine.
Oh, God.
That's mine.
This Saturday night, Eddie, at Full Gear, You will find when you're alone with nothing but your ego, and that is a lonely, lonely place, you will find that you are not the man you thought you were, and you will say the words, I quit.
Wow. Good God, ladies and gentlemen, what intensity. It flowed through these monitors. I was riveted by the conversation between what I would venture to say, perhaps, are two psychos.
It doesn't get much more real than that. Eddie Kingston is an angry man. You talk about a chip on someone's shoulder. He's angry that this is his first chance at a world title.
Wow. Well, he's going to be, oh Lordy, he's going to be against Sonny Kiss on Dark. And we got a big announcement coming next week, right?
That's right. AEW Dark every Tuesday at 7 Eastern on YouTube. It'll be Miro versus Sonny Kiss, and right now, Eddie Kingston.
This is dangerous.
Cut the music, please. All right, boo, cheer my name, do whatever you want to do, because at the end of the day, I don't care about any of you people. That includes you. That definitely includes you. Them, people at home, don't get in the ring. I'll bust you up. But now I'm here because I'm going to address my enemies. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a lot of enemies. The first one is the big guy up there. I'm still alive. I ain't dead yet, brother. That's one. My second enemy is the guy we took out. We hurt his neck. The bastard Pac. Where is he? Where'd he go? He went back home and he's nursing his injuries. He's not coming back. There's no way he's coming back. Trust me, folks, career's done. Yeah, boo, 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 like a bunch of trained seals. Here's the other one. We're talking about one bastard. Let's talk about another one. That big goofy bastard Lance Archer.
Well.
Oh, he called for it. Here he comes.
Here comes Archer.
Wow. Say the name and here he comes.
Ask and you shall receive, Eddie Kingston.
Yeah, he's in trouble though. Here's Eddie's family.
The numbers game's going to catch up with the big Texan.
Yeah, we saw Lance Archer and Phoenix effectively in a handicap match as Kingston just clutching on, trying to prevent Archer, but just being overwhelmed here by Butcher Blade and Kingston.
Hey, he's doing a hell of a job though, fighting him off. At least he was.
Phoenix and Penta. Now evening the numbers.
Look at this! It's the bastard!
It's Pac! Pac's back!
Eddie said he was gone! He's wrong!
Death Triangle back here, and they're going to war with Kingston and his family! Penta, El Cerro Miedo, and the Blade teeing off, and now Pac going on pursuing Kingston on the outside, and
Kingston got kicked right in the face by Pac. Pac and Kingston, a pair of super kicks.
Pac and Archer both want a piece of Eddie Kingston, and they're getting a little bit right now. Look at this.
Penta elevated up over the top, kick to the head on Blade, and now Ray Phoenix.
Here we go.
Oh, the tornado takes out the Butcher and the Blade.
And they're keeping them at bay while Archer and Pac go after Kingston.
And Kingston was taking a restaurant quality ass whipping right here.
Oh, he didn't like that. He did not like the fact that he kicked him in the face. And
Pac and Archer,
they both wanted a piece.
Debating who wants the last piece of Eddie Kingston.
Absolutely.
Well, I can tell you this, Pac traveled the farthest distance.
Yes, he
did.
did.
Give him the nod.
Look, there is absolutely no back down in the bastard. You can see his neck so heavily taped up.
And there they go. There goes Eddie Kingston and his family. There they go.
And Archer and Death Triangle standing tall inside the ring.
There they are. How about that?
Great to see Pac back.
You're not kidding.
He's a big-time player, I can promise you that.
Well, folks, here it is. The big explanation everyone wants to know about. It's a little embarrassing, but, you know, I'm me. When I went in that ring and I covered my friend thinking there was going to be this big explosion and all these fireworks, I caught a flashback to the last time I had this anxiety. Last time I had this kind of panic where I couldn't breathe. And that's when I was sitting in a jail cell getting ready for court, and I had the guards walking back and forth telling me, we're going to take you to Rikers, boy. We're going to take you to Sing Sing, boy. And everything went black. That's what happened. Go ahead and make fun of it. Call me a coward, less of a man. I'm not speaking for you, and I'm not speaking to you. I'm speaking to those that understand where I'm coming from. Kenny! You think this is a video game? Look at the heat. Look at the heat. That's what I felt in that ring. Look at these hands. I didn't scar them up playing video games. You think you're the Joker? You think this is funny?
No, I don't think he was joking. I think he was really going to try to blow me to Kingston.
There's no way.
I think
he was
really
being the Joker, and you're Batman.
He wanted to blow. I like that, but I think he really wanted to blow me up for sure.
I don't think he's that nuts. 2020.
Look, I don't know who paid for that bomb. I hope Tony
Impact
Khan.
definitely did. You know that.
Impact paid for the bomb. That makes perfect sense. Let me ask you a question. When that bomb came in the mail, did it come in a box with big bold letters that said Acme on it? I made more explosive volcanoes in 4th grade science class. What the hell was that? Look, I had an explosive barbed wire death match live on pay-per-view, and all I got was this lousy t-shirt. It is a cool t-shirt, but I didn't win the world championship, Ken. You were the better man that night at Revolution. But I did get a drinking buddy back. I knew that wasn't you, man. I knew that wasn't you out there. You know?
World title does crazy things to you, you know what I mean?
I know you.
You know.
I mean, you could have came out, you know, a little bit earlier. You know, I was getting the crap kicked out of me
been
for
a
about
couple
18
days.
minutes
It's been a
by
couple
3
days.
guys. But
I
now
had
I'm on
I had
pay-per-view.
Butcher.
I got to get my eyebrows done. I got to put my Timbs on. I
You
don't want
already
to go
know
out there.
my style, B. You know my style, man. It's 1998 forever in my head, B. I can't look bad on pay-per-view, huh?
I'm glad you didn't get blown up and everything.
Thank you, same.
Even though I wanted to see a bomb go off. Like, you know.
Yeah, a lot of people did, though.
Look, Kenny, good brothers. If you're gonna flash a weapon, you know this. Mm-hmm. You better use it.
Yeah, how you feel?
Eddie asked me how I feel. Good. We're like this.
Already there.
We're like this.
We're already
Ask me how
there.
I
Tag
feel.
team. How do you feel?
Not good, Eddie. Not in a good mood, okay? Not just because I got burned and lacerated, all that notwithstanding. Then I got handcuffed and beaten to a bloody pulp. You know, I'm not feeling too good. I should be on a beach in a hot tub right now sipping a Mai Tai, but instead, I'm going to war again because it's time to take care of my real problem. You know, sometimes you got to step back, take a look, and fix the real problem.
We know what that problem is, don't we?
Those Good Brothers.
Yeah, brother.
Everybody loves the Good Brothers. Hey, Hoot. Oh, they're such a good time. Everybody loves the Good Brothers, baby. No. I don't. At all. I don't like them at all. And not just because I wasted my money on Talkin' Shop-a-mania. I don't like them because they are cheap shot artists. I turn around this corner, there's Anderson and Gallows. I turn around this corner, there's Anderson and Gallows. Nobody wants to look at Gallows that much.
No.
I can't get his face out of my mind. Those googly eyes.
You look like that Forky dude from one of the
Forky, yeah, it's like a kid, an arts and crafts day where they get the construction paper and they glue like the eyes that wiggle, you know what I'm talking about?
The wiggly
That's
eyes.
what Gallows looks like.
He's a wiggly eyed dude. But how about that other
Bald
dude?
head, will split his forehead open.
Okay.
Oh, Chad, too bad.
Chad, too bad.
Chad, too bad.
Yeah, but now he a gangster though now because he part of this club, right?
Gangster.
Club. I seen that before somewhere. It was on TNT, like years ago though. Years ago. I don't know.
These guys.
I know. You know what? I got you. Since you're in pain and you're angry, now we're gonna get serious for a minute. We can joke around and make all these jokes and stuff. You guys are world champions at all over the world. But this ain't Tokyo. This ain't the impact zone. Nah, man, this is our place. This is our home.
And you know what, man? Let's be honest. I'm gonna go a little 50 Cent here. They never popped nothing, never shot nothing, so stop fronting.
I thought they were the Bullet Club.
Can we say Bullet Club on here, or is it legal?
I don't know, Forbidden Door and everything.
Yeah, Forbidden Door, I like that, Forbidden Door. But now since I use 50, I'm gonna use Pac right now. Real simple, boys. You guys are cowards. And a coward dies 1,000 deaths, but men like me and Moxie, soldiers, we only die but once. See you out there.
Brandon, we good?
Cutler.
All right, buddy.
All right, let's make a little history. You know, I love history. And I can tell you, as a student of history, there's never been an assemblage of talent like we got here. You got the Good Brothers. You got the Young Bucks. My God, it's good to be here with you. And you got Kenny, by God, Omega, the AEW World Champion, the AAA Mega Champion, and Kenny, soon to be the Impact World
You're too kind.
Champion.
You're too kind.
Yeah, my God, tell him that.
This group of individuals is the reason why business went up in Japan. This group of individuals is the reason why there is a world-famous T-shirt sold in retail stores in America. That's us. This group of individuals are the people that sparked the movement that created the revolution called All Elite Wrestling.
Guys, it's not called All Moxley Kingston Wrestling, is it?
Oh, no, it's not.
That's awesome.
Well, guys, I actually heard they're back tonight.
Oh, they're back? No.
We should be worried, right?
How's your boo-boo doing, Eddie? Hey, guys, you know exactly where we are. How about you
come find us,
and knock on our door?
Waiting for
Good
you.
point. Yeah, come on, guys. Come on, tough guys.
Hey, look. I'm gonna be a little bit serious now, if you don't mind.
Your glasses are off. Trouble.
Take your time.
All you people that hate the elite, hate what we stand for, hate what we're all about, think we're maybe a bunch of egomaniacs. Well, I got news for you. It's pissing me off. You hear it? You hear that?
Yeah.
We're live, pal.
You gotta keep going. Keep it running, Brett. Run live.
Okay. You see, the thing that really pisses you guys off, I seriously can't.
Can we call a security driver to get this?
Dude, Gallus, what is out there?
Noise.
Hey, guys.
Who's honking the damn horn?
Guys, we're live
Right now.
Could someone go out there and just tell this guy to shut up?
Tell Nakazawa to get out there.
Oh, my God. Look who's at the wheel.
Didn't they say come get him? John Moxley and Eddie Kingston just broadsided the Elite's trailer.
You got the pipe?
Got the pipe.
You got the pipe?
Oh boy.
This is a game. You think this is a game?
Young Jackson boys.
You think we're just gonna play with you?
Jackson boys.
Come on, where you at?
Jackson boys.
Where you at? Where you at?
Stay in there.
Yo,
Not even in there.
where you?
They're not even in here. Jackson boys.
Where you at?
Jackson boys. Why'd they take their goddamn socks with them too?
Kingston and
Jackson
Moxley
boys.
just tearing apart the Elite's trailer.
I don't think they really wanted to play a game.
Omega and the Bucks have run for it. Yeah, the Elite's
sneakers. I told you stop stealing people's sneakers. I don't think you really wanted to play games.
Over here.
I don't think they really wanted to play
They
games.
don't want none of this, dog.
I think it got a little too real for them. Where did they go? Where did they go?
Yo.
Where did they go?
Y'all cowards, B.
No,
Y'all
man.
cowards,
Hey,
man.
Bitch AF. We ain't got nothing to worry about.
Nah, we good.
No, they're done. They're done. Let's get back in the car if we can.
Yeah, no doubt. I need a steak or something, man. Come on, B.
JR, I think you could. Oh my God.
You want to wait till I'm out the way?
Your term
get
scalded
up.
dog
I'm
comes
trying to
into
get out the
mind
way.
here, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Jeez, I love you, but come on. I don't know what's going on here. Stop this sports entertainment crap. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. Kenny, get out of the ring. Get out of the ring. Kenny, come on. I'm not doing this, bro. I'm not doing this, man. You orchestrated my ankle getting broken. Get in the ring, champ.
Whoa.
Get him out.
Eddie, I don't think you understand how this works. You see, we're kind of the ones that are mad at you we're kind of the ones that need to pay back what you did to us. Do you think that because you asked for the champ that you get the champ? No. We're sending the goons after you, Eddie. You don't get me. You got Knack.
Look at Nakazawa, the laptop, bludgeoning Eddie Kingston with it.
Get him, Knack!
Right in the spine.
Load him up!
And now Nakazawa.
Because you wanted, Eddie? Huh? Get him, Knack!
Kingston driving those elbows down to the back of the head. And now Kingston, exploder.
Get him, Knack!
Just dumping Nakazawa over the top and the back fist. Wow.
That's got Kenny Omega's name written all over that back fist.
It sure does. He's gonna break it. He's gonna break his ankle. Yes, sir.
Eddie Kingston.
You either get in the ring or I'm breaking your boy's ankle. Get in the ring or I'm breaking his ankle.
Are you telling me you're gonna break his ankle?
I'm gonna break it.
You got me. Okay, hey, Kenny. I gotcha. I gotcha. You're gonna break his ankle. Hey, he knew what he signed up for. Be my guest. Go ahead. You're not getting the champ. And Eddie, hey, I gotta remind you, buddy. We got more than one goon around here. Hey, Cutler. Get on out of here. Get on out of here. Send him out. Send out Cutler.
Brandon Cutler, there he comes. Hands and knees.
The Young Bucks lackey, Brandon Cutler.
Christ, are you...
Oh, John Moxley!
Yes, sir, bring him in.
John Moxley sending Omega into the ring. And a right hand now, Moxley with
the AEW champion in big time trouble. The super applied there by Moxley.
Oh, it's retribution time. It looks like maybe on the left ankle.
The chair about to be wrapped around the ankle of the AEW World Champion.
Hey, no. You either give me Kenny, give me a tag match with Kenny, or we're breaking your Golden Boy's ankle.
Okay, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. He's the world champion. No. Okay, look.
Okay, what?
We'll make it work. Whatever you want.
Whatever we want.
You got it. You want it, we'll make it work.
Mox.
We'll make it work.
Come here.
Let him go.
Stop moving. Stop moving. I'm
if
gonna
you break his ankle, there's no match.
All right, relax yourself. You tell him what we want. Tell him what we want.
We're gonna want a tag team match with Kenny Omega and this little dipshit with the laptop, and we want it ASAP.
Okay, you got it. We'll make it work. I promise.
It's yes or no. Yes or no.
Yes. Let him go.
See you next week.
Kenny.
So now we've got Kenny Omega and Michael Nakazawa against the two men you're watching right now, Kingston and John Moxley.
And that will be next week at Blood and Guts.
How much money they say they spend
I don't know, I don't care.
How much money they say
I don't
they
know,
spend
I
on
don't
these?
care.
I don't even think they can pull these off. They're ugly anyway. Look, we've been having a lot of fun with Rod and Todd Flanders over the last couple weeks, but it's time to get serious. The Young Bucks are currently known as the best tag team in the world. And we're not even a real team. We're just a couple of schmucks just thrown together. That's what they think. What makes a great team? What makes a family? I trust this man with my life. When I was living in a motel in Philly, and Eddie kicks in the door and says, yo, we gotta go take care of a couple dudes in Manayunk. You know what I said? Who's driving?
Oh man, you really bringing up that
I have
story.
this man's back in war. And Double or Nothing, it's gonna be a war for the tag team championships. I love belts, I love championships, and
Yeah,
those
you
are the
do.
most important tag team champions in the world. I want those belts, Eddie.
All right, man.
I need those belts, Eddie.
Nah, man, we are.
You may be a better tag team than us. You may be a more well-oiled machine than us. But those belts are a couple of raw T-bone steaks, and we are a couple of pit bulls. What are you gonna do when we clench our teeth and we got lockjaw and we're on your leg? What are you gonna do then? We want those belts. I want those belts.
They're gonna quit. They're gonna quit. You know why they're gonna quit? Because they quit on the people. They quit on the boys in the back. Hey, by the way, boys in the back who are sitting there collecting your paychecks and not doing nothing as the Bucks and Kenny Omega and all them decide to go all corny. Y'all are sitting there all happy and nice. Me and Mox aren't. Because me and Mox speak for the underdogs. We are the ones that are gonna get you. We are gonna win those tag team championships. And then y'all gonna sit there and quit. You won't be part of AEW no more. Maybe I'll be the VP. Imagine that! Maybe Mox will be an EVP.
I don't want that.
You sure?
No. I'm in and out.
We will see you boys on Sunday. And trust me when I tell you this. The pressure's coming. The pressure's coming. You know what I mean? My first time in front of a full crowd at AEW. I'm going out there, man, and I'm with my closest friend in the world, and we're rocking and rolling, and 19 years of just grinding, 19 years of mistakes, 19 years of trying to be a better person. Like, it was all worth it. And then look, I get it. You're the greatest tag team in the world. I get it. I get it. You are. You guys went overboard with the V-trigger. And now, you guys took everything. Like, how do you think Mox is gonna feel when he picks up his daughter and the first thing she sees of her father is him in a neck brace? You see, you reap what you sow in this world. So you do one thing, there's a reaction. And this is my reaction to it. But I wasn't gonna let you V-trigger somebody else and put them on the shelf. There's an unwritten rule in pro wrestling, dog. You fight people, you beat them up, but you always make sure you get home safe. You guys broke that rule. I used to break that rule. Why do you think it took me 19 years to get here?
You think you guys will be able to get along?
It doesn't matter. We don't have to get along. I'll put it to you like this. Me and Pac have a very long history. When he first came to the States, he actually stayed with me in Pennsylvania and a couple others. He doesn't want to admit it, but that's what happened. This is before he became the bastard. Before this business chewed him up and spit him out. Yeah, he don't like me. Yeah, I don't like him. You know what I mean? But you don't have to trust me, Pop. You don't. I don't have to trust you. My best friend. He's the best in the world. He's gonna do it all. My man can hit. My man can ball. My man can fly. That's why he's the best. And the people love him. They love him. Because he can do it all. And this is for the locker room. Make sure you leave this in. All of you in the AEW locker room who have been ignoring what the Bucks, what Kenny, what Don, what the Good Brothers have done. You all sit there ignoring it. You're cowards. All of you are cowards. You take the responsibility to fight for this place. Because the Young Bucks don't care no more about AEW. Kenneth, he don't care no more about AEW. They flipped the script. They became everything they hated. I understand that. But don't expect me and others who love this place to sit back and just say, okay. Let the youngins do that. Grown men, Fuck. Let me tell you guys something. You ain't got to worry about karma getting you. You better worry about me getting you. You better worry about Pop getting you. About Penta getting you. About this whole locker room getting you. Have to beat them up. We have to show them they're wrong. You're wrong. All we have to do is beat them up.
Eddie Kingston, you call yourself a mad king, but the only king I recognize is mad at you, Eddie. You've been blessed throughout your life with struggle, but yet you took an easy way out. After all, he gave you all the talent, the toughness, the heart, that loud mouth of yours. But yet, you took a charity contract into AEW.
Wow.
Well, Eddie Kingston, I am not in the charity business and neither is my God. You have to understand that in a life without a struggle, you become soft. And you, Eddie, have become comfortable. You, Eddie, have become nothing more than a bad boy for Jon Moxley.
That was going to get Eddie's attention. Eddie wasn't having that.
And Miro with a smile on his face. I think this was by design.
Cut the music! Cut the music!
Crowd loves him.
Thank you, but let me handle my business. First, God's favorite champion. Bullshit. Your God's not real to me, so I don't care what you say. But let's say your God's real. Let's just say he is. Your God sent me here to punish you, because you're the sinner. You're the one that's wrong. If you didn't sin, your ugly-ass God would not have brought me here. And your stupid God, I said it, your stupid God would not let me know the chink in your armor. Every move I do, Exploder, Saito, Stretch Plum, and the wonderful DDT is your weakness.
You're talking about weaknesses, but you're talking from so far away. But I tell you, you step one more foot in closer to here, you're not gonna make it to All Out because you're gonna get redeemed tonight, Eddie.
Well, Eddie Kingston is not one to ever back down from a fight.
Redeemer, my man, redeem these nuts.
Wow. Oh, there you go.
Kingston.
New York Street coming at you.
New York style right there. Smart by the TNT champ.
Very smart.
Get your butt out of Dodge.
He knows he's got the match booked. He's not going to waste his time, but Eddie Kingston's not having it either.
Yeah, watch out, Miro. Watch out, Miro.
Oh, no!
Sucking him in.
Did he play possum there, Taz?
I think he did, man. I definitely think he did, Chris.
His God gave him a message to play possum, and it worked.
He lured Eddie Kingston in, struck him with that TNT championship. And now Kingston is very obviously dazed. Miro could destroy Kingston before Sunday.
This doesn't look good.
Think about the, watch out. Oh! That would have been bad.
And the back fist. Eddie Kingston.
DDT!
That's definitely a kryptonite of Miro. Eddie's not lying about that.
It's straight out of the 5 boroughs right there, Taz.
Straight out of the 4 pillars by Eddie Kingston. He left the TNT champion laying in the center of the ring. Could we see it again this Sunday live on pay-per-view at All Out?
We could have a new champion.
Definitely going into All Out. Kingston's got momentum. 2 ruthless, nasty, seasoned, violent men, man. He'll lock horns for that title.
The best in the world is CM Punk. Big smile on his face. No doubt what a big week for you. Celebrated your birthday this week and won your first match on Dynamite, your debut. You're now 5-0 here in AEW.
Yeah, and Halloween's coming up. It's my absolute favorite holiday. I'm excited to be here in Boston First time I've been here in a very long time. What did?
So why'd they ring the bell?
What's the
Why'd
problem?
they ring the bell?
It's Eddie Kingston here in the background.
What is so funny? What is so funny? I know you. Don't play with me. I know you. What is so funny? What is so funny? I do what I want when I have to. I do what I want. I do what I want. I know you. Don't play with me.
You want to go to sleep again? I saw what just happened to you. You think this is a game? It's unprofessional. I'm disappointed in you. Are we out of time?
Yeah, we are out of time. I'm sorry for Eddie Kingston. All right, guys, let's go back to you at the desk.
You want an apology. That's what you wanted. That's what you said Wednesday, right? Answer me when I'm talking to you. Oh, you don't like that.
I love it. Look, I understand it sounds a little bit condescending when somebody asks another man for an apology, but you interrupted me, man. Don't paint me into a corner like I'm the bad guy here. You interrupted me.
Yes, I interrupted the great CM Punk. Oh, no. Oh, God. I will apologize. You know what, man? You're right. You're right. I want to apologize that I was at home sick, thinking I had COVID, had to get tested twice, so I wouldn't come here, God forbid, get my friend Monkey sick, and then he gets his kid sick. But you know what? That doesn't matter, because I need to apologize, because you know what, guys? You didn't get the great CM Punk versus Orange Cassidy. I'm sorry. And for you, this is the world's smallest violin, and it's playing for your little ass. So, I apologize to you guys. Who are you? Who are you? Huh? Who are you? Hey, give me a second. Give me a second. Who are you?
It doesn't
Tell
sound
me who
like
you
much
are.
of an apology. You know damn well who I am.
I do. I'm telling you,
let him go,
CM Punk,
let him go.
we got
You
it.
know who I am, and St. Louis knows who I am.
I don't give a crap.
So watch yourself.
I don't care. I'm gonna tell everyone the truth who you are. Ladies and gentlemen, give me a second. This man was once a hero of mine. Guys like him, Samoa Joe, Homicide, the Amazing Red, guys like that on the independents when I first broke in inspired me, were my heroes. But you low-life scumbag, two-faced, narcissistic bitch, you, give me a second. You judged me. I came to that locker room to get free from my mental crap, free from the streets. I came to that locker room for brotherhood, and all you did was judge me. Because why? I was fat? Why? Because I like to eat a little bit? Why? Because I didn't play everyone's game? I didn't kiss ass? I didn't become friends with the booker? I didn't bury other people to get my own stuff in? So I was wrong? No, you were wrong. You were wrong. That's what I know. That's the Punk I know.
Do you want to know what I hear right now? I hear you lumping a lot of baggage on me, but you named a couple other people in there. And if you want to know the truth is, it wasn't just me that judged you. It was me, it was Homicide,
Don't say his
it
name.
was Joe, it was Danielson. And listen, it's a hard pill to swallow, but we judged you and we held you to a standard of the potential that we saw in you. You're the one who fell short of that mark. You can blame me, and you can lose in the middle of the ring to a guy like Bryan Danielson, and then you can walk in the back and you can try to blame me, but it's not my fault. I am not wrong for seeing greatness in you 15 years ago, but I damn sure am a fool for trying to hold you to that standard and expect greatness because you're a bum.
Damn. Come on. It's too much, man. My opinion, anyway.
Eddie Kingston is not one to take a barb like that.
I mean, Kingston did make it personal too, though. He did.
I'm a bum.
He made a valid point.
My man, when a bum main event Full Gear, when a bum almost have to sell his house because of the pandemic, but keep fighting through to make it to the, hey, this is a shot, the only professional wrestling company in the world today. It's not a bum. It's not a bum. I need you guys to understand this and hear this, and I need you to open up your ears and hear this. Nobody wants you here. They never wanted you here. That whole locker room's afraid to say it, not me. So get out and stop smirking at me like you did the other day, or I'll smack you right off your face.
This is 15 years of animosity, 15 years of tension.
You know what? I see you're getting a little mad. Why don't you fight me on the 13th? Why don't you fight me at Full Gear?
Pretty simple.
Fight Eddie Kingston at Full Gear. I'll be honest with you, St. Louis, I didn't intend to leave without fighting Eddie Kingston, but Eddie, again, Full Gear, a little bit high bar for you. I was thinking something like Elevation or Dark. Something more your speed.
Damn, let's cut his mic.
Oh, no. You're a coward. You're a coward. Fight me. Fight me. Fight me. Fight me. Fight me. Don't fight me. Fight me at Full Gear. Fight me.
These guys are going to go right now. Forget it. They're going to go.
Eddie.
I'm telling you, they're going to go right now.
I hope he slaps him right in his face.
They're going to go.
I'm gonna ask my friends in St. Louis, you wanna see CM Punk fight Eddie Kingston at Full Gear? I'll see you on the 13th.
Oh, wait. Before you leave, I don't care about winning and losing at Full Gear. All I'm gonna do is beat you up. And after I'm done beating you up, do me a favor. Quit again and leave for 7 years and don't come.
Oh, whoa! CM Punk the headbutt, and now Kingston and Punk going at it here on Dynamite. Excuse me, on Rampage.
I think Punk had heard enough, and I think Kingston wanted this to happen, and they're gonna have to try to pull these two guys apart. I mean, this thing just got hot real fast.
Let him go. Let him go. Get him, Eddie.
The referee court trying to pull these two men apart.
We're gonna need more than refs.
And look at this, Kingston.
Like you said, ex-Cowboys, is 15 years in the making.
Kingston, and now just the locker room is emptying Eddie Kingston and CM Punk.
We got looks like coaches out here and security.
And right now, Tony Khan has just made it official at Full Gear Saturday.
Whoa.
November 13th on pay-per-view. It will be CM Punk and Eddie Kingston.
Kingston's trying to bite the head off of him. Good Lord.
You don't make low-blow comments like that to Eddie Kingston and expect to walk away from it, I'll tell you that.
So many people trying to come out and keep these men separated from one another.
Well, Punk keeps busting away, as does Kingston.
This is absolute bedlam.
Okay, we're done now. Are we done massaging your ego with that song? Are we done? Good. I become. All right, enough. What is, first off, I don't like you anyway. Why are you in here? What is this?
You need to calm down a bit, Eddie.
I can't calm down. I don't know that.
Listen, I arranged for the security to be here because I want us to talk to each other like men, okay? I don't want us to fight each other like common street thugs, which I know you consider yourself to be. If you try it tonight, they're going to take care of it. I'm just
Are you calling me a street thug?
Yes.
You don't even know what that means, dog. You're lucky. This dude. Give me a second, because in all honesty, I have no idea why we're doing this. I'm not a sports entertainer, Chris. I'd rather just fight you. You know what? Since you're not gonna fight me right here, hey, Tony Khan, hey, do me a favor, get me Statlander and Willow Nightingale or something. Give me 2 women wrestling, please. Let's do something here. This is a wrestling company, not a sports entertainment company. My man, go down the block.
Well, like you said, we are just down the road from Stamford, so maybe I will give you a little sports entertainment. Except I guarantee that this sports entertainment will actually be entertaining. Because I'm gonna tell you a story, Eddie, a story about Eddie Kingston. When I first heard that you were coming to AEW, Eddie, everybody in the locker room was so excited. Eddie Kingston's coming, Eddie Kingston's coming. And I was thinking to myself, who the hell is Eddie Kingston? I'm being honest. I mean, I keep an eye on what's going on in the indie scene. I had never heard of you before. As a matter of fact, I thought maybe they were talking about Eddie Edwards. And then I saw you, and I realized why I'd never heard of you before. It's because you look like a jobber. But wait. But then I saw your match against what's his name, and I heard your promo, and I realized I might not have heard of you before, but this guy is good. This guy is very good. This guy's got something really special. He's got what it takes to go to the top. And I told you that just a few days later. I even told you it wouldn't be long before you became a huge baby face in AEW, because the people are gonna love you, and I was right.
What's a baby face? No, I don't.
And it was such a feel-good story, Eddie, after 20 years of busting your ass on the indies and getting over and overcoming your physical and mental issues. You finally, after all those years, signed a contract with AEW, and you made it to the big time at the age of 38 years old. And everybody was so happy for you. Eddie deserves it. We're excited for Eddie. Everybody that is but me. I didn't give 2 shits about your sob story, and I didn't give 2 shits about you. And I'll tell you the reason why. I realized that you're jealous of Chris Jericho. You didn't make it to the big time until you were 38 years old, but you know that I made it to the big time when I was 22 years old. Worldwide, man. By the time I was 38, I'd already main evented pay-per-views. I had toured the world headlining arenas. I had been a multiple-time world champion, and I'd made millions of dollars. You're jealous of me, Edward.
All right. Oh, you're gonna keep going.
Hold on. The reason why you're jealous is deep down inside, you don't believe you can ever achieve what Chris Jericho has achieved. And deep down inside, you don't think you can ever be at my level. Am I right?
Well, first off, Christopher, what do you want? You talked about all this main event and all this stuff. You want a cookie? You want a cookie for that? Because guess who doesn't care? The only reason why you main evented all these places and done all this stuff was because, let's be honest, I wasn't there. See, I'm a different type of cat, dog. I'm not like you. I don't leech off people like you do. I'm not like the rest of the cornies that lie and talk to the promoters to get other people's legs cut out from under them. No, I tell the promoter to F off if he wants me to do that, because I'm gonna do things my way, and I'm gonna be me till I die. You understand? And I gotta look at myself in the mirror. And now, you're out here doing this and talking about that. You know what, Chris? I don't wanna talk to you, because all you're doing is sucking the blood out of me, and my blood's too tough for you, dog. My heart don't pump Kool-Aid, God. You know what I mean? You may do it to the young guys back there and tell them, hey kid, you got a bright future. Team up with me. I'd rather do things on my own. And you know what, Chris? You know what, man? I want to fight. How about it? Me and you at the pay-per-view. How about it, Chris? Come on.
I'm going to answer that question, but first I want to ask you a question of my own, Eddie. Have you ever heard of achievemophobia? Do you know what that means?
No, I'm not. I got a GED. I don't.
All right. It means the fear of success, and that is you to a T. You're terrified to make it to the top. You're terrified to make it to the mountain, the mountain that I live on, because if you did, you would fall instantly right off the other side, and you know it. Because you consider your destiny to be one of a failure. You know why? I read all the stories about you online. I know your family's history. I know your family's history. You said it to the world. Your very first hero was your uncle, and he was a failure. You believed in your own father, and he was a failure. And deep down inside, you think you're a failure as well. I've seen guys like you come and go, Eddie, and I can tell you exactly what your problem is. You can't win the big one. You can't win the big one. And when you challenge me for Revolution, let me tell you something, brother. In this company, I am the big one. Me, not Moxley, not Danielson, not Punk, not the heavyweight champion Hangman Page. Chris Jericho is the big one in this company. The influencer, the demigod, Le Champion, and if you want to challenge me at Revolution, man, you got it. Jericho, Kingston, May 6th at the pay-per-view, March 6th at the pay-per-view, you got it. But like I said, Eddie, okay, fine. But you can't win the big one, and you won't. But I'll tell you this right now. If you do manage to beat me, Chris Jericho, I swear to God, I will look you in the eye, I will shake your hand, and I will tell you that you have my utmost and ultimate respect. Because that'll mean that I helped you get over the one thing that's holding you back, and that's the fear of success. You dig?
Let me give you a warning, okay? We got the match, great. But don't give me the Chris Jericho that did the Mimosa match. Don't give me the Chris Jericho that got pushed off a cage by MJF. Give me the Chris Jericho that was the first world champion in this company. Give me the Chris Jericho that bled buckets in Tennessee. Let me get the Chris Jericho that got respect from one of my heroes, Tenru, in war and wrestled out there. Give me the Chris Jericho that turned WCW upside down. Give me the Chris Jericho that your close friend Levesque hated. Give me that. Because if you don't, I'm gonna eat you alive.
I'm gonna give you that Chris Jericho and so much more, Eddie Kingston, and I'll say it again. I can see it in your eyes right now. You don't believe that you can beat me. You don't believe that you can win the big one, and your opinion of yourself deep down inside is the same opinion that I have of you. You are nothing more than a loser, and you always will be. You can't win the big one, ever. Hit my music.
Wow, Jericho planting the seeds of self-doubt in the head of Eddie Kingston.
Hell, I want to see it now, man. But
What
we're
a
gonna wait.
matchup, yeah.
We're gonna wait till March 6th.
It ain't gonna be pretty, maybe bowling too ugly, but it will be a physical son of a gun.
Last Sunday at Revolution was literally one of the greatest nights of my professional career. And even though my neck is still stiff and sore, and even though I lost to Eddie Kingston by tapping out to the stretch plum, it was still one of the best matches I've ever had in my entire career, and maybe the best match I've ever had in AEW, period.
It was tremendous.
And I want to thank Eddie Kingston for that. Because Eddie awakened something in me that I wasn't sure was still there. Eddie brought something out of Chris Jericho that I wasn't sure still existed anymore. But when it came down to it, after he won the big one and beat Chris Jericho, I didn't live up to my word, and my word is everything. I refused to shake his hand. Your reaction is the same as mine. I was frustrated. I want to shake his hand. I was frustrated, I was angry, and I need to make it up to Eddie Kingston because he beat me. He deserves my respect. He's got my respect, and tonight I want to pay my debt to Eddie Kingston. So Eddie, if you're back there, I want to apologize to you face to face. Please come out here so I can shake your hand.
Wow.
What a victory it was for Eddie Kingston this past Sunday night at Revolution.
Well, Jericho thinks this was his biggest match he's had in AEW. It certainly was the biggest win that Eddie Kingston has had since he has been in AEW.
It certainly was, and really something that Kingston will use to, to define his legacy, to start a new chapter here in AEW. He won the big one. He defeated Chris Jericho. Now Kingston, Tony, can look on to bigger and better things.
Yeah, I think that's a great call there, Excalibur.
All right, cut it.
To establish his legacy. And I kind of get it. The heat of the battle.
Look, Chris. We're going to get real deep, folks. We're going to get real deep. The Friday night before the show, before the pay-per-view, before the biggest match of my career, I didn't want to show up. I wanted to go out and drink. I wanted to forget about my problems again. I wanted the poison that has eaten me for years to do it again. Because you know what, Chris, you got in my mind. You did. Could I win the big one? I've lost to Mox. I've lost to Brian. I've lost to Punk. I've lost to Miro. I've lost to everybody who I've stepped in the ring with here for a big match. You were right. I was afraid. But you know what happened? On that Fan Fest, give me a second, for real, show some respect. Seriously, my man, Steve Austin ain't here, dog, relax. So anyway, you know what gave me the courage? And this is me not kissing your people's asses, but when I had 4 separate people come up to me and tell me that they didn't end themselves because they read my Players Tribune article, did you really think I was gonna miss that pay-per-view for them? Do you understand, after the match, I went to my hotel room, and you can make fun of me all you want, but trust me, I'll still beat you up. I cried in my hotel room because I wanted to make those people proud. Not you, not me, them. And all I can say is for those people who are at the Fan Fest, I hope I did you proud. But now we go to the other issue. See, Chris, that handshake wasn't for me. I didn't need that handshake, dog. I needed to win that match. That handshake was for you. What are you missing inside yourself that made you not want to shake my hand? See, that doesn't seem like an Eddie Kingston problem. That sounds like a Chris Jericho problem. I went in there, I showed you respect by dragging out the man. Look, I don't like him now, but I'm dragging out the man who I looked up to, who was in Japan, who was part of the J Cup, who went out there with the great Eddie Guerrero, with the great Dean Malenko. That's who I respected. And yeah, Lionheart, you're right. You're right. And you know what, Chris? No matter what anyone says in the back, no matter what anyone says on Twitter, you proved me wrong and everyone else wrong because you are still the man and you are still number one. But, is that enough to fill that hole in your chest that makes you not want to shake my hand or have respect for young guys like me? That's a question you gotta answer, partner.
Eddie, everything you said was right, and I've been obsessing over this for the last 2 nights. I couldn't sleep. I'm gonna ask you, I'm gonna tell you exactly what I said I was going to say. Eddie Kingston, I respect you. You have my undying respect. I thank you for giving me one of the best matches of my career, and I would be honored if you could please forget about all that other stuff. Shake my hand.
Scene earlier tonight where Eddie Kingston, Santana Ortiz were looking for a measure of revenge on the Jericho Appreciation Society, and Tony, I think they got it.
Yeah, they got more than that, and let's not forget, for the Jericho Appreciation Society, it has been a numbers game, but the numbers backfired against them here.
That's right, it was a 5-on-3 beatdown from the Jericho Appreciation Society on Kingston, Santana Ortiz last week, but then the ambush, and there we see the TV, that's our backstage monitor, that's what Eddie Kingston was doing. And the Jericho Appreciation Society.
There's a getaway car.
Yeah, just fleeing Boston.
Jake Hager driving that getaway car, JR.
And look at Jericho running like a scalded dog.
And the business between Kingston, Santana, and Ortiz, far from over with. They got some measure of revenge tonight, but Tony, I don't think Kingston, Santana, Ortiz are going to stop there.
No, they're not going to stop there. Eddie Kingston is not done. You know how he is. You know how explosive and emotional he is, JR.
You're exactly right. Santana and Ortiz are so hungry. I got to give the nod here to Kingston and his crew, fellas.
I agree.
I think it's going to get ugly. It's going to get physical and dangerous.
Well, if you talk about ugly, the betrayal by Chris Jericho.
Yeah.
The unmistakable bark of one Eddie Kingston.
Yeah, we're gonna talk now. What up? Want us wait for music? Nah, that's not happening. Chris Jericho! You two-faced coward! Yo, did you see my man start running? You see my man run? Jericho, his association on sight. You know what that means? You can be with your wife and your kids. I'm attacking you. The other two morons, Big Daddy, or whatever their names are, you can be with your wife and kids. I'm gonna try to get you. Garcia! Garcia! My man, I know where you live. You think I won't show up at your house, dog? So keep running, on sight.
Look at him! The Jericho Bitch Society strikes again! Damn scrubs! Y'all must know, this is what we do! Y'all better bring the hardest fight to these dogs, cause this is what we do! Hey, Christopher! When you decide to grow up here and stop running, how about you come see us in Louisiana next week and we have ourselves a good old-fashioned six-man? Or not, either way, on sight, Christopher, on sight!
Yo, my dude, we're gonna be in New Orleans, God, and we're gonna beat your ass like Junkyard Dog and Bush League style, bitch!
That's old school right there. That's old school.
Kingston throwing down the gauntlet alongside Santana Ortiz. Will the Jericho Appreciation Society face these men next week on Dynamite in New Orleans, Louisiana?
They're going to face them whether they like it or not. Officially or not.
All right, that's enough of that! The world's greatest promoter, Tony Khan, gave this time to the Jericho Appreciation Society because he knows, just like each and every one of you, that sports entertainers are best for business. Now, in order to have this little sit down, we had to give our word to Mr. Khan, just like we give our word to you, the AEW Galaxy. There will be absolutely no physicality in this ring tonight. It's been agreed upon by the JAS, and it's been agreed upon by those rats, Santana, Ortiz, and Eddie Kingston. Now get them out here!
Eddie Kingston this past Friday night had an intensely physical match with Daniel Garcia that saw Kingston score the win, but he said that he was going to use that as a message for Chris Jericho.
Eddie challenged the late great Bruiser Brody, throwing those chairs around like they were frisbees.
And he's got Bruiser on his t-shirt, and you know, look, we got 5 on one side, 3 on the other here.
It's always been the numbers for the Jericho Appreciation Society.
Now, first of all, shut up with your Eddie. Keep this in mind. Like I said before, the Earth is 4.5 billion years old, and you are lucky enough to be living in the Chris Jericho era. And yet you deprived the fine people of Pittsburgh from seeing Chris Jericho last week when you had us kicked out of the arena on Rampage. It's what people pay to see. You pay to see the Jericho Appreciation Society. And you took that away. And therefore, I'm demanding that you apologize to me. Now! Yeah, apologize to all 5 of us. Now!
You want an apology from us, Christopher? Where are my manners? Matter of fact, I have something better than an apology. Give me a second. I swear I have it. 1 second. Oh, here it is. Matter of fact, Richie, you got something for him? I think I do. Wait. Hold on. Oh, hold up. You know what's your problem, Chris? Your problem is that you turned your back on the two dudes that know you best. The two dudes that were with you in the beginning in the trenches. You can take that apology.
Hey, I get it. You guys think you're so tough, right? You with your middle fingers, you with your threats, you with your perfectly manicured eyebrows. Yeah, I'm looking at you, King. Talk to me, baby. Talk to me, baby. These threats really don't mean a thing, cuz it's not like you guys can hit us.
Wow.
It's not like they can hit us, right? It's not like you can hit us, right? Let's go, come on, hit us. You can't hit us. What you gonna do? Hit us, huh? Do it.
What are you gonna do?
Enough! Stop! Hey, back up, youngin'. I hate this. I hate this crap. I hate this chair. I'm not a fan of The Soprano. I do not care about this sports entertainment crap, Chris. I told you a while ago, we're gonna get you regardless, Chris. Stop with the crap and let's fight. I don't care if it's 5-on-3, let's go.
God, who's gonna swing first here?
Here's the problem, Kingston. It is 5-on-3. And you stupid sons of bitches aren't smart enough to realize it. So we're gonna take you out, one by one. The JAS is putting a hit on all your asses.
Do you know? Shut up, I swear my mother, shut up. Do you know what a hit means? Do you know that, Chris? Look in my eyes, Chris. Look in my eyes. I live behind them. When you say a hit in my world, you end things. So, nah. You're gonna listen to me now. Yeah, give him a microphone. Yo, there's none here. Yeah.
What are you gonna do, Kingston? Hit me and have Tony Khan fire you and get kicked out of another company? No wrestling company wants you. This is your last chance. So stand there, shut your mouth, and do what you're told, bitch.
What you gonna do? You gonna hit me? I'm gonna put it in. No, Chris, I'm not gonna hit you. Look in my eyes, Chris. I live behind my eyes. I can smell the fear coming off you. You bitch, I can smell it. When you say a hit in our world, you gotta be prepared to put someone in the ground. Guess what, Chris? We've done it before, and we'll put you guys in the ground too. Are you ready to do that? Are you prepared? Nah.
Wow, look at Jericho's eyes, guys.
Jericho quickly realizing he's bitten off more than he can chew.
And he also knows that Eddie Kingston is speaking the truth. Something bad, really bad, is going to come out of this situation. I can guarantee it.
And right now here on Rampage, a very peculiar situation. I'm getting communication from the truck that we have a phone call for Chris Jericho.
Who is it?
It is none other than the Mad King himself,
Yeah, Excalibur.
Eddie Kingston.
Excalibur, shut up. I don't care. They gotta do a job. Shut up. I don't care. Hey, Chris, you know who this is. And listen to me. Understand something. I've been with a woman, my beautiful wife, for 20 years. She's seen me beat up. She's seen me in a million pieces. And she's always been able to put me together. But when I walked in that house, and the look on her face was fear, and she started crying, that's good. Yeah, laugh it up now, my man. That looks beautiful, dog. That looks great. My wife was crying. That will be burned in my soul, Chris, forever. This is no longer about pro wrestling. This is no longer about nice little funny things that we can put on TV. All I care about is making you feel the fear and the pain she has felt. Jericho, Chris, I'm gonna hurt you really bad, and it's gonna be for her.
What the hell is this? Is Eddie Kingston calling me?
Well, right now we have to get this train back on the tracks, and let's hear the latest from the premier athlete, Tony Nese. Eddie Kingston and Ortiz. Kingston with microphone in hand.
All right, to get serious real quick. Lately, we've been seeing the House of Black come out here and beat everybody up. Last time I saw them, they dropped my man like he was a bitch. Like he didn't deserve to get beat down, like a herb. Here's the deal. House of Black, we sent the contract to you. Guess what? You didn't sign it. I'm not gonna wait for you guys to shut the lights on and off like we have a power outage problem or something like that. I wanna fight you guys now. Monkey wants to fight you now. Do you people wanna see us kick their asses or what?
I wanna see it.
So, House of Black, let's go! I am not waiting! Hit the lights, do the creepy crap! Let's go!
Well, there you go.
You think Eddie Kingston hasn't fought in the dark before in a back alley somewhere?
Oh, creepy Julia Hart.
She's a witch!
She's a Jezebel, if you will.
Ever so perceptive, Eddie. However, all in due time. However, Eddie, I was thinking, right? If the enemy of my enemy is my friend, then if the friend of my enemy is influenced by me, would he then be his enemy too? Interesting, right?
Very cryptic.
Yeah, but
what's going on in the ring here, guys?
I think they're trying to figure out what they just heard.
Is Kingston questioning the allegiance of Ortiz?
Yeah, the friendship of Ortiz.
Why would he do that?
Well, because I mean, the House of Black, when they were destroying everyone, they opted not to attack Ortiz.
That's a great point.
So they said they were insinuating that Ortiz might be Eddie's enemy.
With Eddie Kingston, you asked for this time. We saw that it took at least 10 people to separate you and Ortiz during that ladder match. What exactly happened out there?
I quit AEW. Peace.
What? Seriously?
But the two-time, current, defending, and reigning Ring of Honor World Champion, Claudio Castagnoli, earns the victory in our first main event in the new era of Ring of Honor, Caprice.
Man, I tell you what, AR Fox came with everything. He's gonna have to shake AR Fox's hand. That's what the champion does. You will see AR Fox again, but your champion, still your Ring of Honor champion, Claudio Castagnoli. What a match.
Fans, don't forget this weekend, Sunday night, join us live on pay-per-view. MJF, Bryan Danielson, Iron Man match. The Code of Honor adhered to, though. Ring of Honor Wrestling, what a way to kick off the new era, to change Thursday nights. Sign of respect there. Fans, next week, Ring of Honor Pure title, Wheeler Yuta defense against the debuting Timothy Thatcher, and we will see a... Oh, my goodness.
Whoa! Guess what, buddy? Guess what? I'm an independent contractor, dog. I'm 1099, so I could be here. And you know how I promised Mox I wouldn't beat your ass at AEW?
This ain't AEW, bro. I'm coming after that championship.
Wow.
What do you say, huh? Ooh. Don't be scared, dog. Don't be scared. Come on, baby. Here you go.
Oh. That's cold. Eddie Kingston coming out and making the challenge. And Claudio seemingly not having the time of day. Eddie Kingston, the shot across the bow to the Ring of Honor World Champion. Fans, we want to thank you so much for joining us here on the inaugural edition of Ring of Honor on Honor Club. For Caprice calling on me and Rick Cabani. Caprice, where do we think we're headed from here?
I don't know, man. An open challenge like that, man.
I think the way he just tried to ignore it.
Yeah, you can't ignore something like that, man. I mean, if the match is made, the match is made. But Claudio knows you can't just offer a challenge. The champion has to accept the challenge.
And fans, next week, 2 big title matches. For Caprice, I'm Ian Riccaboni. Happy wrestling, everybody.
Hi guys, I'm Caprice Coleman and I'm sitting with the Ring of Honor World Champion Claudio Castagnoli. And to my right, I have Eddie Kingston. A couple of weeks ago, Eddie Kingston came and challenged you for the world title. And on your exit outside of the ring, you said a champion without honor. You said that he is not worthy of a title shot. Can you explain that?
I mean, I thought it was pretty self-explanatory. But I'd actually like to make an apology here to Eddie, because I do think Eddie has honor. In his own way, Eddie has pride. That thing stood in his way many times. It also means Eddie has honor. So I can admit that. That was maybe wrong on my part. But I stand by the statement. A man like Eddie Kingston can't and shouldn't be Ring of Honor World Champion.
Eddie, how would you respond to something like that? I know the years that you've put into professional wrestling, and the Ring of Honor title is a unique title that has to be held with prestige and honor. Do you feel that as a champion, you could uphold that type of honor?
Your apology doesn't mean anything to me. The only thing that means anything to me right now is beating you for that championship. A championship that mentors of mine have held. Low-key, Xavier, Homicide. That lineage belongs to me, belongs to the underdog, belongs to the fighter. You're not a fighter. You're not an underdog. And you know that. And you know that to be true because we know each other. I lived with you. You met my family. You're a coward because you didn't do business the first time. So now I'm going to force you to do business this time. And it's going to be for that championship. And Mox can't stop none of this.
Very interesting that you chose the word underdog and fighter, because I know you see yourself as the victim, as the underdog every single time. But when it comes to being a fighter, Eddie, who's the one that always quit? Who's the one that quits when it gets hard? Yeah, we used to live together. We also used to train together. And you know who ran away when it got hard? You know when the training got hard and you were like all of a sudden went back to New York?
You know
I stayed. I worked every single day that you chose not to go to the gym, not to work out because you threw yourself a little pity party. Guess who went to the gym? Guess who worked out? Guess who put the work in? And guess who is Ring of Honor champion right now because of that?
For right now. For right now.
You can talk all the tough talk. The problem is you don't walk the walk where you talk the talk, Eddie.
Oh, word? Word? Well, man, I promise not to touch you. I promise Caprice not to get up and punch you right in your mouth.
We definitely want to keep this
No,
professional.
we're gonna keep it simple, dog.
No,
I promise.
I mean, that's very personal.
Eddie is always a tough talker. He's always loud. He always threatens. That's fine. When you called me out, you said I'm scared. I'm not scared of you, Eddie. I'm scared for you. And just because of that reason, I'm on a different level than you, Eddie. You cannot reach me. You cannot beat me. You never could. And you certainly cannot now.
Then prove it.
And you cannot beat me for this Ring of Honor title.
Prove it.
Prove it?
Give me the shot. Prove it.
I think the question here is...
All right, you know what? I'll answer that question before you can ask it. You want that shot? Yeah. You got it. But I'm going to tell you exactly what's going to happen, because I know what's going to happen. I'll give you a little spoiler. Here we go. I'm going to beat you. I'm going to outclass you. After that, you're going to blame every single person but yourself for your loss. You're going to throw your tantrum, you're going to get mad, and you're going to quit. You're going to run away, and you're going to implode. Caprice, this man...
Look at me, Doug. Don't look at him. Look at me when you're talking about me.
I'm talking to you. All right, I'm telling you this. Face to face, you are the biggest waste of potential I have ever seen in my life. I've seen you when you were young. I've seen that fire in your eyes, and you could have reached it all. Instead, you choose to pity party yourself and implode it again and again. And that's exactly what's going to happen once you step in the ring with me. So mark my words, after I defend my Ring of Honor championship against you at Supercard of Honor, that's exactly what's going to happen again, because you can't handle it.
Guys, we have it. March 31st, Los Angeles, California. Supercard of Honor for the World Championship of Ring of Honor. Claudio Castagnoli against Eddie Kingston. Signed, sealed, delivered.
I'm gonna make this short and sweet. I've been dealing with a hernia injury. Well, I just found out it was a hernia. I've been dealing with an injury since September. No excuse. I went into that match against Claudio at Supercard thinking that I can go in there and I can bully that man around like I have in the past. I was wrong. My game plan was, I didn't stick to it originally. I grabbed the head, I was gonna work on the neck. I saw the leg, I was gonna hit his skinny legs. And then, you know, I went back to what I know, which is just a fight. Kind of felt like Arturo Gatti trying to, you know, rest in peace. But the great boxer like Arturo Gatti he would always try to box in the beginning of his fights. Always try to box. And then he would get hit once and then he would come back to that brawler. That's how I felt that night. And Claudio was the better man. You were better, bro. I ain't gonna front, my man. You put a whooping on me. The reason why I'm gonna most likely need surgery for this hernia, or the hernia acted up really bad, and I've had it since September, was because you beat my ass that much that I couldn't sleep that night. I couldn't get comfortable. It felt like someone get ready to beat it out. It felt like someone was taking their 2 fingers and pushing it on my balls, and it was going to my stomach. You did that. Because you were tougher and more violent. I remember people used to say, Claudio, or whatever they called you back then, wasn't aggressive enough. And I believed it like a Mark would. I should have known better. But I sat there in my hotel room alone, in pain, discomfort, not pain, discomfort, a little bit of pain. And I thought about it. I thought about quitting and leaving. I'm still under AEW contract, even though I'm doing Ring of Honor as well. I just, it's been whatever. That's inside baseball that people don't want to know. That's why I also don't have a Twitter as well. No more inside baseball. I sat there and you were right, Claudio. I wanted to quit. I wanted to leave. I wanted to flip out. I wanted to blame everybody else because it's comfortable. And then I went back and looked at the first time I gave my heart to AEW after my match with Cody. And it went on Twitter and it said, you win or you learn. And I forgot that lesson. I forgot that lesson because I went off the deep end, I guess you could say. Or I went back to old me in the sense of, it's winning and losing now. When it never was, it's winning and learning. Only time you lose is when you don't learn, and I learned, Claudio. I've learned. Folks, will I mess up and fall again? Yeah, I'm human. But, like Sister Catherine told me, and hell, even my mother and father would tell me, move forward. Without struggle, there is no progress. I'm the Mad King, the eternal struggler, Eddie Kingston, man. And I'm gonna move forward. Not for me, not for anyone else. Because legit, I have no choice.
Brian, you talked about how the Elite, a collection of individuals with individual goals, but when they work together, they are incredible. You have to admit that.
And like we said, it had been over a year since the BCC had lost with John Moxley a part of it.
Here, whoa. Well, Claudio Castagnoli and John Moxley.
There's trouble here with the Elite.
I don't blame the BCC. They're not taking this loss too lightly. I don't blame them.
Here's the thing. We don't stay down for long.
Moxley sending Nick Jackson over the barricade.
Just because the match is over doesn't mean the fight is.
Well said.
Whoa. Eddie's back.
Eddie Kingston.
Eddie Kingston.
Where did he come from?
And he's got this lunatic doing. Claudio Castagnoli, Eddie Kingston. They hate one another with the passion of 1,000 suns. And the Hurricane. Claudio Castagnoli.
A lot of history there, to your point.
Yep, no question.
The Hurricane on Claudio. And Eddie takes on Claudio.
Mox is there.
Wait a minute.
Remember how close Eddie Kingston and John Moxley are.
They're best friends. They just went eye to eye, and then it was Matt Jackson from behind. And now what is Eddie doing?
Eddie pulling Matt Jackson off John Moxley. Now Moxley and Eddie trying to hash this out in the middle of a war zone. Oh, wait.
Takeshita.
Kanosuke Takeshita. A blindside shot on Eddie Kingston.
What in the hell's going on here?
And Takeshita.
God, what a right cross that was.
Blasted Nick Jackson there.
And that fungus Don Callis followed him out.
What an incredible series of developments we just witnessed in this ever-escalating rivalry. And
Prince coming
Kenny Omega!
Prince is coming unglued!
Omega and Takeshita teeing off center of the ring!
Take out all your anger of Don Callis right on Takeshita! Yes!
Takeshita in the middle! The Super Kick Party, the Snapdragon Suplex! Yuta gets dropped by Nick Jackson! Claudio taken out. Takeshita on his own.
Oh, look at the face of Kenny Omega.
Yeah, Kenny exploded on the scene here.
Omega with Kanosuke Takeshita lined up.
Bang, here it comes.
Bang, the feet, trip.
My God, it's Will Ospreay. Where the hell did he come from?
Ospreay and Omega will face off for the IWGP United States Heavyweight Championship at Forbidden Door. But Ospreay making a statement here tonight.
He said, remember what happened in Wrestle Kingdom. He showed him his hand. My God, he wiped him out.
Had no clue Ospreay was here. Nobody knew.
Nobody. Where did he come from?
You know what?
What?
I think that is the winner of the match between Will Ospreay and Kenny Omega.
Could we see a new IWGP United States Heavyweight Champion crowned at Forbidden Door? Will Will Ospreay become two-time champion? Ospreay with Omega lined up and they get the Stormbreaker. Tries going Omega.
You know what? This guy needs a round of applause.
Bryan Danielson to his feet as Will Ospreay making a statement ahead of Forbidden Door at the expense of Kenny Omega. And Danielson, he will face Kazuchika Okada in the Dream Match on Sunday, June 25th from the Scotiabank Arena, live in Toronto. Plus, as we found out earlier, MJF, Hiroshi Tanahashi for the AEW World Championship, Sonata, Jungle Boy Jack Perry for the IWGP United States Heavyweight Championship, the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship, all of that and so much more. Remember, Rampage is coming your way this Friday night, 10/9 Central on TNT. Tony Khan has just informed me that Will Ospreay will be wrestling on Rampage this Friday night. That is huge. Holy smokes. And then remember, the premiere of AEW Collision this Saturday night, live from the United Center in Chicago. Will Ospreay, what are you doing? He's a maniac and he's not done. We will see you Saturday for the premiere of Collision on TNT.
Oh. Thank you. I love it. But I gotta put a shirt on, folks. I just had surgery and I ate a lot of ice cream, so forgive me.
There's only one Eddie Kingston.
But I'm out here because the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega decided to leave because I told them I don't respect them. Oh, come on, they're cute. They're good guys, I guess. I don't know. But folks, there's been a lot of things going on that I don't like, that I don't agree with. Especially a certain somebody that's supposed to be my homeboy who's a little mad that, maybe he's a little mad, I don't know, that I'm teaming up with, the Bucks, who I don't like or respect. But you guys have to understand, I can't stand Claudio Castagnoli at all. I don't care if me and John have a problem, because me and...
Oh, the Blackpool Combat Club. I see Moxley. I don't see the rest of them.
I think Moxley may be out here by himself.
Well, there's a long history with these two men, friendship, but we've seen some tensions.
But even longer history of hatred between Eddie Kingston and Claudio Castagnoli, dating back more than a decade, well over a decade, as now Kingston and Moxley eye to eye.
You know how this goes. If they stand behind you, protect them. If they stand beside you, respect them. If they stand against you, destroy them. You're drawing a line at Forbidden Door. And
You
there ain't
drew the
no
line.
coming back from there.
You drew the line the minute you started teaming up with that scumbag. You drew that line, not me. I love you. You're my brother. You decided to do that, not me. Every time what? Every time what, John? Say it. Say it. Every time what, John? Say it.
Boy, this drop dead serious right here in Eddie's eyes.
You know what? If you ain't gonna say it, I ain't got time for this. Ladies and gentlemen, the fifth man is Ishii.
What? Wow. The Stone Pitbull, Tomohiro Ishii. The fifth man for the Young Bucks, Hangman Adam Page and Eddie Kingston. And oh, look at this, the Blackpool Combat Club swarming Kingston as Moxley and Danielson now in there with Tomohiro Ishii. Ishii and Kingston, they've gone to war with one another.
And Claudio going right after Eddie.
And now Wheeler Yuta with Ishii isolated inside the ring is Claudio Castagnoli.
He's not coming out! Okada, where are you? Do you know what? If he's not gonna come out, I'm gonna stomp Ishii's face in.
Oh boy, he's not joking. Dance, stop playing.
No, everything they do.
Listen to this. Those coin drops could mean only one thing. It's the Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada.
Oh, brother. Look at this face-off here.
We only have to wait till Sunday. The main event, live from Toronto on pay-per-view. Forbidden Door, the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, the Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada. A dream match for the ages.
Cannot wait for this to happen. The fans are standing everywhere. Look at Wheeler Yuta from behind.
A cheap shot from behind.
Hey, he's doing the right thing. He's watching Danielson's back. I don't blame Yuta, but I'm looking forward to seeing Okada and Danielson have at it this Sunday. But right now, I think they're fixing to wear down Okada.
They're going to be watching his back on Sunday as well. The Blackpool
Danielson lining him up for the Busaiku knee, but it connects on Yuta.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Brings Danielson in. Rainmaker, no!
Not so fast, my man.
That Rainmaker has made history in New Japan Pro Wrestling. That ripcord lariat has made Kazuchika Okada one of the biggest stars of all time in New Japan Pro Wrestling. And now, Bryan Danielson at ringside.
Yuta's going to eat it. He's going to get it.
Rainmaker connects!
Look at the face of Danielson.
This Sunday, the Scotiabank Arena in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Forbidden Door, the main event. Bryan Danielson, Kazuchika Okada.
Okay. AEW fans, what's up? It's the Mad King Eddie Kingston, the New Japan Strong Champion. But because of this, I'm in the G1, the greatest tournament in professional wrestling. And that means I can't be there for Death Before Dishonor. Claudio, you're not off the hook, though. There's one man who I want to talk to. There's one man I want to challenge. That's you, Mark Briscoe. I wore your dear brother's shirt out to the ring when I teamed up with Rocky Romero because I want to respect his legacy. It's your turn, Mark, to respect his legacy. It's your turn, Mark, to be the Ring of Honor champion. Mark, Chicken, this is Eddie talking to you. I need you. These people need you. Not just to go after the Ring of Honor championship. We need you to win that championship. We need you to have that Briscoe legacy live on. I love you, Chicken. It's your time. It is your time. What do you guys want me to say? Like, don't we have a thing on YouTube explaining it? Me and Claudio go all the way back to 2006, 7? When he first moved to this country? And we became friends, and we lived together, and then he started judging me? Knowing what I have to go through mentally and physically and emotionally every day? Y'all can say whatever you want, but I'm still here standing tall. But Claudio decided not to do business, not to respect me. And don't edit this out, you fucking idiots. He left potholes in that road that many of us had to clean up. That's why I don't like him. That's why I still hold a grudge. Don't edit this out either. Renee told me to fix it. And it's driving me nuts because I've been trying to fix it. I thought Wembley I could fix it. I thought a singles match with me and Claudio could fix it. I thought maybe me not answering John's calls could fix it. But you know what, Claudio? This will fix it. This will be it. I don't care, win or lose, this is it. And you're right, bro. You said one time to me, Eddie, you don't know how to have friends. You can't keep them. You're right. Because I push everyone away and then I blame them. That's the sickness in me. That's the curse I got to live with. But you know what I do have? And I've always had? Home. New York's always been with me. Whether it's the boroughs, whether it's Yonkers, whether it's Mount Vernon, wherever I go in New York is mine. It's my home. And you think I'm gonna let you come to Arthur Ashe and beat me and end this with my shoulders down to the mat, you are out your fucking mind. All of New York has my back, and I'll see you there. Try to beat me there. Try to beat me in New York. We're different there, brother. We're built different. We're built in the cold. We're built in the misery. Can you deal with that? Can you be built on misery? No, you can't. I give you all the credit in the world. You're a great wrestler. You're amazing. You got the body. You got everything. But you ain't ready for the misery. You ain't ready for home. I'm gonna fuck you up in New York, motherfucker. I'm in pain. That stage hurts. Claudio hurts every time he hits you. I don't like him as a human being. But I shook his hand because, let's be honest, he was a great Ring of Honor champion. And I've always said he's a great wrestler. I just don't like him as a person, and that's not gonna change. But I could definitely show him that I've grown up. Back in the day, I wouldn't have shook his hand, I would have spit in his face, and then I would have gloated. But bro, I grew up, man. I'll give him his due and his respect. I'm just, I'm proud. I'm happy. When I get back to the hotel, I'm not gonna be proud and happy because now I know I gotta defend this championship and this championship, and that's gonna be hard, but I like it. Without struggle, there is no progress, you know what I mean? I feel too weird if there's no struggle. But this is dedicated to Xavier, the second ever Ring of Honor World Champion. Rest in peace, bud. Thank you for everything you've done for this business. Thank you for being good to me in the locker room. But this one's for you, dog. This one's for you, because people should remember who you are, man. X marks the spot, baby. Love you, X. Rest in peace. I'm good, man. I just want to go see my parents now. You know what I'm saying? We good, Giancarlo? We good, baby. New York and this mother. You heard?
Eddie Kingston, we just witnessed you have a tremendous match with Dalton Castle. You are still the Ring of Honor World Champion. Congratulations.
Nah, thank you, Lexi. I appreciate it. Y'all rushed me back here to talk. And I get it. It's part of the business. It's part of the deal. You know what I mean? Everybody back here is making their money. My man with the boom over here. Yeah, I get it. I don't want to do this because I am legit tired. And I'm not just tired from defending this championship. I'm not just tired from defending the Strong Open Weight Championship, which I have to do against Kojima coming up. I'm tired because I see certain world champions not on shows or only doing one show, getting 8 or 9 segments, taking up the show. When you're a world champion, right? You're supposed to take whatever company you're with and you become the tide. You're no longer one of the boats. You are the tide that raises all the ships. That's what I'm getting tired of. I'm getting tired of other world champions not doing their job. I'm tired that people like me, Orange Cassidy, even Mox, are the tide. And then we have other world champions who are just selfish, greedy. I want to curse. That's why I'm holding the rosaries, but I won't. All I have to say to the Ring of Honor fans and all pro wrestling fans, I am a world champion that is true. No one else. Remember that. What do you want me to say? I knew this was going to be tough. You know what I mean? Tony Khan didn't put, any scrubs in this tournament. I just, maybe I came in too arrogant, too cocky, thinking, because I put the belts in the pot that I was given, like I deserve to win. No one deserves anything. Everything's earned. And I got Brian next, and now I'm behind the 8 ball. And I just don't. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna go. I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna go back. No. Humble in victory, humble in defeat. I got Brian next. I gotta go heal up. Epsom salt bath. All that good stuff. I'll be ready for Brian. I will. 0-2? Yeah, that sounds good. Brian, I saw that sign he threw down that a fan held, and I don't care. Fans can love me or hate me. That's their business. That's their right. You pay a ticket, you do what you do. But if Brian thinks that because I see a sign that calls me a bum or I'm down 0-2, that I'm gonna go back and be self-hating and be self-destructive, I've done that dance, Brian. I've done that dance. I'm not doing it again. I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to be better. 0-2. But I got to move on to the next one, and that's you, Claudio. Claudio, I want you to go to Brian later. Actually, no. Go to Brian after our match, after I beat the dog shit out of you. I want you to go to Brian and blame him. Blame him for that. Because Bryan Danielson, you gave me all the motivation in the world. Claudio, I'm gonna fuck you up. Brian, I'm gonna get you again. I'm gonna fuck you up. Everybody who's in my way, I'm gonna fuck you up. Because now it's on. Now it's on.
Hey, Eddie, can I get a quick question?
Yeah, hurry it up.
All right, man. So I just wanted to.
My toes all jammed up. Let's go.
Well,
you want to see
congratulations.
You want to see my back? What I need to do? I gotta get these cups on. All this stuff. There's all this new high-tech stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah. What's your question? You're gonna bother me about?
Well, I just wanted to congratulate you on defeating Claudio again.
Yeah.
And,
but that doesn't mean nothing. That's only 3 points. Let's talk the way it is. I'm 1-2. I gotta keep going. And you know what's funny? I don't care who's next. I know it's either Garcia, it's either and Andrade, right? Is that how you say it? Yeah. And then there's who's the last one? Or is it only 2 left? That's it, right? There's only 2 more left. I gotta win those. I can't lose none. So I gotta hurry up and recover. Get more of those suction cup gimmicks on my back. Maybe get my neck cranked up a little bit. Nice little hot Epsom salt back. And then I'm coming to more people up. Like I told you before. And you know what? Like I told Claudio, Garcia, Andrade, whoever's next. I don't care. Whoever's next. You have no one to blame but Bryan Danielson. Remember that. Remember that. Can I try to, you know what? I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll away. Why, Giancarlo? I get it. You guys want to talk after the matches, but this was a hard one, dog. I respect Danny. I don't respect his choices. But what he showed me tonight was the fire and the grit that I saw before he went with Jericho and everybody. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, man. That kid took me to my limit, and humble in victory, humble in defeat. I'm humble. My knee hurts, and I got to move on. But Danny really showed me something tonight, and I just hope he doesn't fall into what the other youngins have fallen into. Garcia, I'm going to talk to you straight up here. Do not fall for what everyone else does. Be your own man. Stand on your own 2 feet. You do not need anybody or anyone. Okay? Andrade, you're next. It's a must-win for those who don't know. And I'll handle that when it's time. Are we good, G? Yeah? All right. Eddie Kingston, holla at me, all right? YO, home of the brave, baby, 7:30. Let's go. Can you help me get up, please? Put the light down and help me get up. It's a TV show, bro. They know that. Help me here. Jesus, my knee, and you're going to stand there like you don't know me? Come here. Come on. Fine. You big goof. Why? Giancarlo, why? Why are you going to bother me? For real, why? I don't know how this happened, but I'm in the finals. Yeah, Brian made a point I never beat him. But see, Brian doesn't understand. He has beaten other people before, and they've left wrestling. They've left. I've never left, Brian. I still fight. One day, Brian, one day, not even one day, Wednesday is gonna be my day, Brian. You call me a bum? My man, I take that with pride, with honor, that I'm a bum. I'm the king of the bums, baby. I'm the king of the lowest of the low. I am the king of the underdogs, and I love it. I never want to be a superstar, bro. I'll be a bum forever. But guess what? This bum is gonna hurt you Wednesday. This bum is gonna go to the finals. This bum is gonna make you pay for every judgmental word you've ever said in your life. See you at Dynamite. I guess we're still doing this, okay. First title defense down. I knew it was gonna be hard because it's Trent. Trent's highly underrated. And he brought the fight to me, actually pissed me off. I probably broke his nose, but you know what I mean, Dom, he smacked me in the face. What do you want me to do, you know what I'm saying? One down, and I don't know, Tony Khan picked somebody for Wednesday in Jacksonville. You know what I mean? Jacksonville has a special place in my heart. That's where, you know, I went from zero to hero, basically, able to get a job and be there for months during COVID. If it wasn't for Jacksonville, I would have probably lost my mind. You know what I mean? So Duval, what up, baby? Come out, show support, but Tony Khan, give me a match Wednesday, man. Let's see what this is about. I want to be a fighting champ, dog. I ain't no champion that, you know, doesn't come to shows, doesn't do stuff like that. I want to be a fighting champ, man. Let's do it. I'll be there Wednesday. Just book the match, Tony. All right, Giancarlo, is that good? You gonna say something or make believe you're not here? Yeah, there he goes. Make believe he's not here, even though everyone knows he's here. Giancarlo, go fuck yourself. All right. There you go. He said something. Peace. Ring of Honor has Supercard coming up. It's in the birthplace of Ring of Honor, in Philly. And there was someone almost about a year ago, very close to a year ago, who was supposed to have a title shot at Claudio, but got injured. And never got his title shot. And that's you, Mark. That's you, chicken, Mark Briscoe, baby. Mark, you know this. You weren't allowed on the first Ring of Honor show because you were 17. But you were there. Your brother Jay versus Amazing Red. Let me, Red. So why not, man? It's beautiful. Why not? It's only, what, 2, maybe 3 hours away from home? Bring all your peoples, man. Not because, oh, I'm going to beat you up. No, not like Okada, who I'm going to scar mentally, emotionally, or physically. Either way, I'll be satisfied. No, me and you are going to show what the beautiful, beautiful art of professional wrestling is. We're not going to play with each other. We're not going to dance. We're going to fight. And we're going to fight for the Ring of Honor World Championship in Philadelphia, where it all started. Because I respect you, Mark, and you. And I don't care who likes this or not, I really don't. Come say something to me and let's figure it out. But you have been earning this shot for years. You deserve this shot. And I want to be the man who gives you that shot. So everyone saw me lose to Okada. Everyone saw how I reacted to it, and I was all Mr. Oh, yeah, you know, I gotta defend. I got a phone call after that from my mentor, Homicide, former Ring of Honor World Champion. And he said, Eddie, why are you acting like such a bitch? He said, Eddie, where's the Eddie that I know? That used to go in there and gouge people's eyes, fish hook people, punch people in the bridge of their nose. What happened to the guy that used to like being vicious? He said he misses that guy. He said that guy could have beat Okada. That guy will be the guy who beats Mark Briscoe. See, Mark, it's not personal. I love you, chicken. You're my brother. I've known you forever. We've traveled together. We've done it all. But this is about the World Championship. I can't let this go. I can't lose again, chicken. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? What I'm trying to tell you is I'm going to bring more than just a fight. I'm going to bring the old Eddie. The one that doesn't care about life. The one that doesn't care about your life either. Chicken, I'm going to bust you up, man. Because I have to. Because I can't lose again, chicken. I don't want to ever feel that pain again. I don't want my mentor to ever doubt me again. So you better bring it. Because if you don't, I can't be held responsible for what I do to you. Let that sink in.
I'm here with Mark Briscoe and Ring of Honor World Champion Eddie Kingston. As we know, Supercard of Honor will be taking place in Philadelphia, the birthplace of Ring of Honor, on April 5th. And you guys have a match. So, Mark, talk to me. If you won this title from Eddie, what would it mean to you?
Well, Lexi, you know, let me lay out the backstory here for anybody who might not know. April the 5th is the same day, the same date that my brother won his first Ring of Honor World title. 11 years ago to the day. Now, like you said, Philadelphia, the birthplace of Ring of Honor. I was at that first show, Murphy Rec Center. I was at that first show. I wasn't old enough to wrestle, but I was there. I was coming to the ring with my brother until I was old enough to wrestle. But trust me, I'd have been in there if the State Athletic Commission didn't keep me out. But the whole thing is, it's all led up to this point. It's crazy. It's like a big old circle. Here we are. We're back in Philly. You know, now 11 years to the day since my brother won the title. Now, my brother, he's gone on to be with the Lord, you know what I mean? So, but I know he's looking down on me, so there's nothing that means more to me than winning this title, than making him proud, you know what I mean? So it would mean everything. It would mean absolutely everything to win this title, and that's my intentions.
Eddie, what would it mean to you to keep retaining this title?
That's a hard question to answer, Lexi, to be honest. Because I'm coming off a loss. And old Eddie would try to, chicken knows this, because he's been there during my dark periods. Old Eddie would go look for a bottle to drown himself in. But I can't do that anymore. And I'm fighting that. And it's kind of funny how, because of this man, I'm fighting it. Because this man deserves me at 100%. This man deserves a world champion that he needs to beat, needs to fight. We'll bring the fight to him, we'll man up. So you inspire me, dog, to keep myself on the straight and narrow. Because you know for a fact I want to go, crack a couple bottles open, and just drink my sorrows away and try to drown my demons.
I know it, though.
You know it. You've seen it.
Yes, sir.
You've
been there with you.
But I can't do that, man. Because people don't understand that this World Championship supersedes AEW. If it wasn't for Ring of Honor and this championship, there would be no AEW. If there wasn't for Low-Key, Xavier, Homicide, Jay, and many other great champions, this place wouldn't be open. That's why this title means so much, because it has lineage, it has history. And I'm proud to be with this title. I'm proud that I'm a Ring of Honor World Champion. I was at a Ring of Honor show when I got kicked out of my first wrestling school. It was on 420. You were there, you know what it was, Eddie Guerrero Appreciation Night. I was there. And I watched your brother. And I said to myself, I want to be on Ring of Honor. Ring of Honor was always the goal before AEW opened up. I don't want you to take offense to this, dog, because there's nothing but respect here. We're bringing it back to what Ring of Honor was really, truly all about, which is respect, which is honor, in Philly, where we both cut our teeth, man. I tell all these youngins the whole time, man, half of them wouldn't survive Philly back in the early 2000s, man. But you know what? We did. And when you got over in Philly, you were straight forever. So we're going to go out there. And it hurts me to say it. So that's why I'm going to say, with all due respect, I can't lose to you. I won't lose to you. I love you. From deep down in my heart, I love you and your family. But I won't lose. I will man up. And I will be in your face. And you will be in my face. And the only thing I do wish at the end is that your brother is looking down from heaven, looking at both of us, smiling, clapping us on. Because we gave everybody 1,000%, not 100, 1,000% of everything in our body. Ring of Honor's pro wrestling. We are pro wrestling, chicken. Don't ever forget that. And we're going to make it show and prove on the 5th of April. I love you, dog. But again, all due respect, I won't and I can't. For my own sobriety, sanity, whatever you want to call it. I can't lose to you.